Hello everybody, this is Midnight Bacon and I'm back in my creative world and I'm bringing you guys another pretty cool redstone contraption. So today I have a vertical death counter. Now some of you may have seen this from Overlook DNT's channel. I got the idea from him. I didn't make his, like bit for bit. I honestly didn't really study how his works exactly, but I wanted to try it for myself. Try to make my own, see how it goes. And here it is. Here's the backside of it, the redstone to it. It may look pretty sloppy and may look like there's a bit here, but it's really not complicated, like at all. So I'll jump right in. I'll show you how it works. So this will be like a little area you can walk into where you'd set your spawn. So you'd sleep in the bed and you'll respawn there. And you notice I get pushed out automatically from this piston. So on the pressure plate you spawn there. You get pushed out. And a light turned on. Okay, and that's supposed to indicate, like one life used basically. And this is soul sand, you can't go back in. So that just keeps someone from stepping on the pressure plate multiple times, adding more deaths, to their counter, which you don't want. So I'll show you back here real quick. There's sand that fell down from up here, right here, and this repeater sends the power through the sand block to this redstone that goes into the repeater, which goes in the wall, and then powers the lamp next to it. And I'll show you again how this works. So I'll go up here, piston pushes me out, another light goes on, another light goes on, and it keeps going. And you make this as high as you want. I'm pretty sure this can go, infinitely, or to the sky limit at least. I don't see why it shouldn't work like that, but I just have it at 6. So I'll show you the basically how it works. So on top of this iron block right here is the pressure plate. That's where you'll spawn, and that will turn this redstone torch off, and that redstone torch is sending signal up into this torch here, which sends power to this redstone, which travels up the glowstone tower here, which powers this piston, and that's what pushes the sand down. And then you've got the repeaters here that's just, send the power through the sand blocks into the wall. Got on both sides there. And but yeah, so once the final sand gets to the top, the 6th one, and let me get this cow out of here because he's gonna ruin my thing. So once it gets to the top, the power will be sent through the sand block through this redstone here, and for one thing it goes up this way, which sends power to this piston, which extends the block, cuts off this redstone wire, and that will just keep any more sand from being able to fall down. That just prevents it, it can't happen. Also though, however, the sand will travel through this redstone down here, which sends power into this piston here, and I'll show you what that does real quick. So let me just say, I'm on my 6th death, one more, and boom, the piston extends, it breaks the bed, and you can no longer spawn there. So it's basically, game over for you. And that's where that redstone attaches to, and it goes there. And on the back side, this is a reset lever. You pull that, have it down for just a couple seconds, and flip it back up, and it'll reset. And I have the same thing on this side, and I'll show it from this side because this is where you can actually see it resetting. First, before I do that, however, I'll show you the, actually, let me pull it. So you pull that, these pistons open up, the sand drops down, hits the torch, and breaks. And that block, that block just goes back in again, and then you can place another bed down if you want to keep playing a game. So the redstone behind this, it's really simple. Again, just the lever turns powers this redstone, which goes this way, and this piston is currently extended, and that's what the sand rests on top of this block. So that's where the sand will fall from once this, you know, is unextended. The sand comes down there, blah blah blah, down there. And then also the sand will travel down this way, or not the sand, rather the redstone, excuse me, which just goes in this repeater, which unpowers this piston, which is the one that has the other block extended, which has this extended, so that, you know, opens up and the sand falls down there. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this showcase. It's pretty simple, you know, like I said. There's really not much to it. I just felt like, you know, I really wanted to try this out myself, see how I did with it, and it works. You know, it works pretty well. It seems to be, you know, could be pretty easily made in survival if you want to make a little arena in your world. But yeah, so I'm not gonna have a tutorial for this, and if anyone does want one though, just, you know, leave a comment saying that you'd like to see a tutorial on this, and I'd gladly make one. But otherwise, I'm Midnight Bacon, and thanks for watching.